Minneapolis Teachers Union educates about racism by embracing racial discrimination. Minneapolis Teachers Union school system signed contract that lets them discriminate against white teachers and fire them simply because of their race. For all their anti-bullying bluster, teachers' unions are among the biggest bullies in the country. First, teachers' union leaders told parents that critical race theory wasn't being taught in 12 classrooms. Then, they said if parents didn't like their children being grouped into racially based oppressor or oppressed classes, they were racist. Now, the Minneapolis Federation of Teachers and Minneapolis Public Schools Teachers Unions are openly discriminating against white teachers in their new collective bargaining agreement, which allows for the firing of teachers based solely on race if the district decides staff layoffs are necessary. The decision was made at the end of a 2-week teacher strike during the 2022 spring semester. The new contract states, if accessing a teacher who is a member of a population underrepresented among licensed teachers in the site, the district shall access the next least senior teacher who is not a member of an underrepresented population. In union speak, access means being laid off regardless of merit. The agreement continues, the district shall prioritize the recall of a teacher who is a member of a population underrepresented among licensed teachers in the district. Again, in union speak, underrepresented refers to classifying human beings by race. According to the district, these clearly discriminatory guidelines are needed to resolve past discrimination. Unsurprisingly, the Minneapolis Federation of Teachers is affiliated with the National Education Association, NEA, and the American Federation of Teachers, AFT, America's 2 largest teachers' unions. These teachers' unions bully teachers into paying dues that go to political causes not dealing with education. They threaten teachers who want to leave the union with lack of representation in legal matters, and they use teachers as political pawns when most just want to help children learn to read, write, and complete math problems. During a COVID-19 shutdowns, teachers' unions bully parents by holding their children hostage to online learning so they could extract benefits they couldn't have won in a standard bargaining session. Most reprehensibly of all, when parents began expressing their justifiable outrage at school board meetings, union leaders publicly condemned them as domestic terrorists and persuaded the Biden Justice Department to investigate them. Perhaps it's no wonder then that teachers are growing tired of being political pawns for the left teachers' unions. Perhaps that's why the NEA and the AFT together lost more than 80,000 members during the 2020-21 school year alone. Losing 80,000 teachers' union members in one school year is equivalent to losing the combined memberships of the union affiliates in Los Angeles, Chicago, Miami, and Philadelphia combined. An AFT poll released just weeks ago revealed that nearly 9 out of 10 respondents think schools have become too politicized and 40% are considering leaving the profession within the next 2 years. The poll also revealed a 34-point rise in job dissatisfaction among pre-K through 12 AFT members since the COVID-19 school shutdowns began, rising from 45 to 79%. AFT President Randi Weingarten has been gaslighting American parents for months now, trying to claim she has been fighting to open schools when it was her AFT that pressured the Centers for Disease Control to keep them closed. When announcing the devastating results of her own poll, Weingarten tried to blame everyone but herself, calling the politicization in schools and the dissatisfaction among teachers, mask wars, culture wars, the war on truth, or the devastation in Uvalde. She's clearly grabbing at straws, since the Uvalde school shooting tragedy didn't happen until late May 2022, long after a union caused the learning and potential learning loss of millions of American children. No, the reason teachers are leaving the profession and ending their union membership is because the union leaders are more focused on maintaining political power than educating our nation's children. The divider of educators is teachers' unions, which now openly tell white teachers they should be afraid of keeping their job because of their skin color. Unfortunately, it's likely to be the educators least comfortable with the idea of indoctrinating children who actually quit, leaving only the zealots behind.